Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing once again as Delhi. We actually did invade Afghanistan despite my saying that I didn't know if we would. And that now gives us the option to, if we want to try, I believe we can culture shift as Delhi. Not right now, obviously, that's going to take quite a bit of work to trigger later on. But as a start, we're in good shape. I'll have to review all the culture shifting rules because I haven't done it in a while. But we have managed to get a rather ridiculous amount of reduced core creation cost here, stacking it all. Like at least 35, it's at least 40% cheaper than it should be, if not more, depending on the province. Obviously, some I have claims on. We did not manage to, however, subdue the Afghans. We do need one more province from them that Sistan currently owns. They are also fairly stable at the moment. We have a fair amount of unrest, which is annoying because apparently our ruler is cruel, which is amazingly stupid, but we will recover and we will prosper because that's what we do. Delhi is going to keep going up and up and up if we have our way. Really, really wish I had a new heir that wasn't, 50 something. However, all our cores are getting taken care of. We have completed defensive ideas, so the amount of attrition we're going to suffer marching through all the monsoons has gone down. However, we are falling behind in tech once more. Specifically, we're 2 behind in military in case of some people near us. I don't know exactly who's got the level 9 miltech. Speaking of random side things, though, apparently we just got Jean Per back as a rival. The Renaissance still hasn't spread that far, despite all my efforts of being very large and getting it rather early. So at least we don't have to deal with that, right? We do have 52 power projection for a while longer. We are going to be getting the bonuses from that. And in 5 years, technically, we could attack Jean Per. We don't want to. They particularly hate us. Aggressive expansion. Fighting one war and then taking land that we didn't have claims on seems to have annoyed them slightly. We are going to upgrade this province of Central Doab, though, however, to a market town, which should give us more trade power in the area. A little bit. 0.2. All of that gave me 0.2. 200 gold spent to get 0.2 in the long run. That is a pretty bad payment. However, in the long run, it should be useful. However, we have now just done something else. We've now have gotten probably my favorite diplomatic tech outside of the advanced claims. We have now the ability to spy on people, which is surprisingly wonderful. And I am going to move to try and vassalize Marwat here. Spying should save me a lot of monarch points in the long run and in the short run. Assuming we aren't going to immediately develop the next institution, which I'm going to try to. And if I give a gift to these guys, yeah, a gift should be in it. Go, I should be able to vassalize these guys as of February. That's concerning the estates. Surprisingly, now that they don't force you to return land to give land to your states, I find them actually interacting more with the states, which is kind of funny. Those guys have been vassaled. You know what? I might actually send this guy off to improve relations with allies, because some of my allies are not the happiest. That's my major ally alliance network. Yeah. I surprisingly don't have any other really amazing allies outside of Bengal themselves. Malwa, on the other hand, if I could get one more province from them, this one, Culpy, we'd be in great shape. Absolutely great. Maybe I can threaten for it. No, coalition's scaring them off. If I attack them now, Bengal would join, which sucks because I really do want to attack them. So, we can't attack these guys either, so we shall wait. I'll wait and wait, wait, wait. And improve relations with these guys because I want to annex them soon. The Sultanate Restored is really huge, actually, now that I look at it. Yeah, once we proclaim lost territory, if we have a mosque in central Doab and have a marketplace, trade depot, or stock exchange, and the development is 25, we will found the city of Agra. It needs one more development there, so that's something to think about. Money, actually. I don't want to be Defender of the Faith, though. Let's see what I have for centers. Trade. I have yet to develop. I will develop you. Nothing else in that group. Just these guys who I don't really want to develop yet, if ever. Okay, I can spare one military for that to get it to 25. Okay, everything there is qualified. I just need to get that one last province of Kalpi from Malwa. And we should be all set. Though I wish there was a way of getting it. I don't really want to fight a war with Bengal. I'm going to have to, though, because they're going to steal quite a bit of Jaunpur's lands, to be honest. Probably that. Coalition's growing as my allies grow weaker. Not good. Let's throw you there, let's throw you there, and then ought to do it there. Roughly the same for you as well, but minus the 2 cannon. Might as well have a fully armed military when the day comes that everyone is going to try and kill me. Let's also get some production going. Go. And I'm pretty sure we're at the point now, and we are in fact are, that it is actually starting to become more efficient to develop provinces than back up. Which means this province of Sirhind here is our focus. I think they need to be developed. And I'm going to start with the military, because we are having manpower shortages this Let's Play so far. Colonialism is 36% done there, so obviously it should be a while. Actually, I should probably try and convert that province before I tech it all the way up, in retrospect. Bulstan we almost own all of, which is interesting. Yeah, we can probably wait 2 years. It's about when we're going to get enough monarch points anyhow to develop those provinces. But I can take these guys and put them to drill, which will be useful. The longer we drill, better off we are when the actual war comes. Not only that, but I also can get more trade power going. 5.25 from trade. We should be getting a lot more, but it's a good start. I'm curious as to if I will ever be able to attack these guys safely without Bengal joining in. They won't. Perfect. War has begun. I'm going to be extraordinarily paranoid this war, though. Because if I am not careful, that coalition will attack me, even though it's only like, what, 2 people so far? Yeah, 2 or 3. Another couple could join in a heartbeat. Send you to outrage countries, call you back from allies. I don't think I'm going to be attacked by anybody. Although if they do, Gaul might come to my aid. I can't say for sure though. Interesting that there are two forts right next to each other. I guess because they must have conquered them. I just need one province from you guys. So I'm not going to try and do anything too crazy. It's pretty much going to be a fight for just those two provinces. Then that one province, maybe one of these forts, and then peace out immediately. Get what I came for, get the achievement, get the claims on this region, so I can reconquer it after this war, really. General died, that's not good. You out. We don't actually have enough military power. Oops, I didn't need to. I guess I took the fort instead. Theoretically make my really old ruler a general at this point. They're going to die soon anyhow. This does increase the likelihood they're doing it. Not to mention that's a pretty good general. Let's occupy the province we actually came for. Okay, Khorasan can't join. Transoxana could join, but isn't currently. Good. Oh! Jaunpur actually got land from Bengal. Cool. I'm definitely going to make Malwa null treaties with Bengal, though. It also looks like Gujarat's going to lose, which is awesome. Kind of wrong of me to hope that my allies lose wars, isn't it? At least I think it probably is. Rebel uprising in Afghanistan. I actually can't stop it at the moment. Hopefully it doesn't revolt too. Next month would be fine, because I can stop you next month. Or at least delay them next month. I would like those two provinces. You would? Not asking too much. I just literally want two minor provinces, and I will leave the war. You get on trying to conquer people to yourself. Please don't take a fort before I do. Got it. Okay, we got a fort. We also retook a core, which means I can now do reclaim lost territory. And I can in fact found the city of Agra, which I have no clue what this will do. Oh. Let's see, once I get my land back, troops back to my territory, I just want to make sure that they're fine before I do this. And I believe I just got permanent claims? Yes, permanent claims on the rest of Jaunpur's regions. Or at least most of their regions. Can't attack them for another year. Even if I wanted to, which is fine. Let's pull them back up here, because in the event of a war I want them drilling. But let's found the city of Agra. So I can either develop Delhi instead. Okay. 6. Or I can move the capital to Agra and get 6 development there. This has local fortifications on it, but Delhi is already 43 development. Developing Delhi saves me more monarch points in the long run. However, moving it to Agra will allow me to develop it further. I don't think I'm going to develop Delhi any higher. I'll move the capital to Agra, just because there might be a chain of events. I doubt it, but you never know. So our capital is now Agra. It's now 31 development. And we are now up to 462 development. We are the size of Castile, then in perspective. which I'm rather happy about. We will keep drilling you there, and you are still back being converted. So let's speed that up a bit, would you? June next year. 1 year. 1 year, we should be solid. And let's get another center of trade going, or trade thing going in Delhi itself. 6 gold. Little weird moving my capital outside of Delhi, because, you know, Delhi is famous for that, but... And our ruler finally died. Let's see what heir we got. 433. I will take a 433 heir. Let's quickly get reduced unrest, strength versus heretics. Stay as stable as possible, if at all possible. Can't boost autonomy in a single Afghan province, and that's causing all the rebellion. Fine. We'll take 10% tax, which is always good. Drilling's going well. Conversion of Sirhind is going well. In retrospect, I should have converted it before I developed it, but what can you do? Okay, apparently Khorasan here stole or beat up Hindustan, and without the coalition, we'd have a little bit of chance of getting that province. Lost the ally to Baluchistan and Kazan. We could win that if there wasn't a coalition against us. Luckily, they're not going to join the coalition against us, and they removed Sistan, who was a fairly major threat to our borders. However, we are now being called to help Sindh in a battle. Sindh is in fact allied to Gujarat as well, who is not war. Okay, this is going to be a bit tricky. If we do this right, though, we should be able to get that province up there for ourselves. I'd like to say I'd like both of those ideally, but we'll see what we can get. That army will be rebuilding. I'm going to actually try and take out Transoxana first, I think. They have very low war enthusiasm because of revolts right now. Hopefully it wouldn't take much to push them over the edge and get them to peace out. We'll see. I think it's mainly peasant rebels, though. Oh, particularists. And I just attacked said particularists. Okay. Apparently also lost some government reform progress. On the other hand, that fort that I just killed the people on is now easily takeable. Time to develop this guy a bit more. Oh. I convert you back over. There we go. Save 10%. Good thing I noticed that before I wasted all my monarch points on it. 73%. Still quite a ways to go, but good start. And our army has reached Samarkand almost. I'm pretty sure if we take Samarkand alone, Transoxana should leave. That would, if Transoxana leaves, save 18,000 troops in the fight, so then we could and should be able to quickly overrun the rest of their lands. And apparently we got a free general. Cool. Is there any way for me to get more monarch points? Now let's get legitimacy going. Nope, doesn't seem to be. Luckily we're getting monarch points at a good rate now, so it's not a big issue. 2 more. Another 200 monarch points needed. Yeah, go from Merv, I guess. How's Transoxana holding out? Most of their provinces have been occupied. Oh, the revolt. That killed off one of the revolting armies. That measure has gone down. Sistan has left the coalition against us. Awesome. I don't think Baluchistan is in it anymore because we're at war with them. So essentially the coalition is gone, and Afghani separatists are now rising up. All semi-good things. Sin's capital was occupied and now has been freed. Also very good, and is to win that fight. I'm gonna have to do the forgive me, I have sinned achievement sometime as sins, just because it sounds fun to do. Become Christian as them. We need to actually occupy Kabul to have a chance of being given that province. Zoxana's pieced up, but let's send you down to there, I guess. I'm fine with helping Sin beat up Baluchistan right now. I don't really need it. But in the long run, Sin will have to submit to my authority. But if it gives us Kabul and gives us an opportunity to start working on culturally converting, I think it's worth it. Yeah, we say want those three. That's pretty much what we want. I don't think I have to be any specific Iranian culture. I just have to be of the Iranian culture group, and then pretty much own provinces I already own. I'm gonna horribly destabilize the country though if I try that. So, might not be able to. Also, I'm still not really sure about the cultures that can't culturally convert, whether or not Delhi was added to that list. Could have been. Oh, why are they? Keep losing government reform progress. Oops. Okay. Khorasan should want peace. Do we actually own a province Sin needs for this war, I'm wondering? No, they own that province. We don't want them to take anyone else, so we're not going to give them access to any other province. Although I would like to occupy that as well. Just peace out, Khorasan. I just need... Cool. Make my life easy, will ya? Let's finish that. Colonialism has now been founded in our land. No edict that we're going to do. Spread here. There. That should be good. It should spread reasonably fast if I remember colonialism, yeah. Spreads very fast. Assuming you have it. Otherwise it takes forever to appear in your lands. Come on, I've gotten 65% of the war score here. I just get one province. Actually, you know what? I could peace out and just take those two provinces. Yeah, I'll do that. Sorry, ally, but you were proving to not be useful, so I abandon you. Whatever fate you may suffer. Instead, let's subdue the Afghans, get some... Actually, no, it's not worth it yet. Let's wait till I actually need to stabilize my country a bit. I get stabilization for 20 years, though. And I need textile manufactories or plantations in order to get the next achievement there. I guess I actually have to wait till I get slightly better tech. Okay, fair enough. Well, on that note, I think we'll go for a little bit longer, and then we will stop. And I will do some culturally conversion research and get back to you with whether or not I can in fact culturally convert to Iranian, then form the Mughals, and still be able to get the Delhi achievement. Otherwise, I might have to do a split save thing where I keep playing on one file, but I create a second one as well, so I can say form the Mughals or something. Yeah, I'll have to do something like that if the case may be. Otherwise, I will try and form the Mughals from Delhi, going backwards, because historically they invaded here, conquered Delhi, then formed the Mughals. We'll be invading Iran to form the Mughals, then to conquer India. We'll see how that goes. I believe we've gotten all the northern Delhi border provinces, right? No, we need one from these guys. Okay, well I could do that pretty much at any time. So let's wait until I've either defeated this rebellion or get those two provinces scored, and I'll stop. In the meantime, I'm also going to investigate whether or not I can get anything from the states that's actually useful. And I should give the Jains some provinces at some point so I can actually get stuff from them. That's useful. Other than that, we seem to be pretty good. Fair amount of conversion going on. I thought it would be actually harder to convert these Hindi provinces, but it's proving to be rather easy. Multan is almost becoming convertible. I'm sorry, annexable. I just need that aggressive expansion to tick down about 10, 15 more, and then we can get rid of them, and then I'll cement us on that area. We are now, in fact, almost the same size as France. We're actually a little bit larger than Castile here because, actually no, Castile's still larger than us. Whoops. We're almost the same size as Castile, as a matter of fact. We're about to deal with some nasty Afghan rebels. However, that should stop all rebellions in that region. Fine with letting that guy get some authority. We keep losing this government reform progress, which is annoying. But there's only so much we can do about that. To be fair, other than getting royal decree, the rest of these aren't so amazing. Political absolutism would be nice because we get the free yearly absolutism, but overall the government reforms are not so amazing. That would be that province and then that province. We're having quite a bit of border gore here between religions. Well, it happens. Ba'amanis is staying intact, but is the target of a very large coalition. If only these guys could actually join it. 11 years, yeah, they're not going to be able to join it. Too bad. That would make for an interesting war. Usually these guys win the fight in the south, so if they lose, that puts me in a better position. Okay, that province has in fact been cored, so we are going to stop here. So we are currently 6th in admin, 9th in diplo, 2nd in military, surprisingly. Probably because we've won a lot of wars. We do not have power projection at the moment, but I'm pretty sure I could offend the Ming and get a little bit. So let's actually do that. Let's actually offend the Ming a little bit. I think I can insult them, but it costs me prestige. And insult. We have sent a highly cultural letter to the Ming. In this great game we play, you are a mere pawn, but somehow they have interpreted it as an insult. We are amused at their lack of culture. They appear to be quite upset. Well, that will be it. We have enough power projections so that we'll get some extra monarch points at the cost of a tiny bit of prestige. And we should know next time whether or not we're going to be culturally converting into the Mughals or not. So, see you guys all next time then. Bye for now.